Hey there, Jim Kessler with Third Way. Work should create wealth, not just for the professional class, but for everyone who earns a wage. A lifetime of work should make an ordinary person wealthy. Here's how to make every working family a middle-class millionaire. We have a minimum wage, we have minimum health care requirements for most jobs. We should have a minimum employer contribution into a private retirement account that is personally owned and completely separate from and on top of Social Security. This middle-class millionaire proposal calls for a minimum employer contribution of $1 per hour. It would go into a low-fee 401k life cycle retirement account. The account would be owned by the employee, would be managed by, Fidelity, Vanguard, et cetera. This is what almost every person in this room has, but not the people who set up this room and not the people who will clean up this room after we leave. They should get what we have. And if financial markets perform over the next 45 years like they performed over the last 45 years, a person who does nothing more, who starts work at age 22, does nothing more than what the employer contributes into this account and retires at age 67 would have $407,000 in this account in 2025 dollars. A couple would have over $800,000. On top of other assets they would surely own, this ordinary couple, they would be millionaires. They would have money for retirement. They would have money to pass on to their heirs. How much would this cost the federal government? As little as zero, as much as $10 billion a year, depending on design. Would employees who offer traditional pension plans or their own 401ks, would they be exempt? Yes. Can an employee contribute their own money into this account or move the account into another fund or to another financial manager? Yes. Would middle-class millionaire accounts count against safety net programs like Pell, SNAP, Section 8? No, it doesn't count against it until you withdraw the money at retirement. Over the last 45 years, U.S. wages have grown sixfold in nominal dollars. Over the last 45 years, the S&P 500 has grown 60-fold. That's not going to change. We, folks in this room, we get a piece of the growing economy. So should the person taking your order at McDonald's, changing your oil at Jiffy Lube, delivering your package at Amazon. We get a piece of the rock. So should they. I yield back the balance of my time.